But we as a continent have now defined ourselves.
This is your digital first Pan-African News Network, TOS Television. I am Merciful Ajinamo, and you're watching TOS News Update. The Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board, JAMB, says it has concluded all arrangements to commence the sale of 2021-2022 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination and Direct Entry Registration forms. The board disclosed this in its Volume 2, Number 15, weekly bulletin of the Office of the Registrar, and made it available to the News Agency of Nigeria on Monday in Abuja. The board said that official dates for the commencement of the sale of both documents and the conduct of the examinations would be announced not later than March 24th. Still on education, the Academic Staff Union of Universities has given warnings that it may embark on its recently suspended strike over unpaid salaries. The union said that blames should be directed to the current administration if it decides to resume its suspended strike. Ayo Akinwole, ASU's chairman of the University of Ibadan branch, in a statement revealed that lecturers were still owed salaries ranging from 2 to 10 months, despite the federal government's promises to meet their demands. And talking unemployment, the latest figure from the National Bureau of Statistics has shown that Nigeria's unemployment rate has risen from 27.1% in the second quarter of 2020 to 33.3% in the fourth quarter of 2020. The National Bureau of Statistics revealed this on Monday in a report titled Labor Force Statistics, Unemployment and Underemployment Report. This then means that about 23.19 million are unemployed in Nigeria. And talking banditry and insecurity, another set of students and teachers have been kidnapped from UBE Primary School in Rama Village in Birnin Gwari local government area of Kaduna State. The kidnapping, which was alleged to have been carried out by bandits, happened on Monday morning while pupils were on their way to school. Eyewitnesses said gunmen came on motorcycles and shot randomly to the air to scare both teachers and the students. This is your digital first Pan-African network, TOS Television, and you are watching TOS Television News Update. Stay with us. You're welcome back. In Africa, Somali National Army elite forces on Monday killed an Al-Shabaab militant and foiled a terror attack during sting operations in the southern region. The SNA said its forces also blew up a vehicle laden with explosives in Toratoro, an agricultural town in the lower Shabelle region. According to the army, the vehicle laden with explosives was en route to the Somali capital, Mogadishu, and the militants wanted to use it to carry out attack on unspecified locations in the restive city. And to Ethiopia, months after a final offensive was launched by the Ethiopian military in its northern powerhouse, Tigray, the national government of the country has denied allegations of ethnic cleansing leveled against it by the United States. In November 2020, Ethiopian forces and the Tigray People's Liberation Front were immersed in political tension that led to a conflict. And in Somalia, Kenya has refused to participate in hearings at the World Court about a maritime boundary dispute with Somalia over contested parts of the Indian Ocean, in a dispute that has strained the neighbors' diplomatic relations. The case was filed in 2014 by Somalia at the International Court of Justice, the United Nations' highest court for disputes between states, and a decision could determine rights to exploit oil and gas in the deep waters of the East African coastline. On the international scene, on Monday, thousands of Australian women took to the streets wearing black and holding signs reading "Enough is enough" to protest against violence and discrimination against women as a reckoning in the country's halls of power, sparked by multiple accusations of rape, continue to grow. The protests spread across 40 cities from the likes of Sydney, Melbourne and Canberra to smaller towns across the country, with protesters all wearing black as a mark of anger against the government, with a major demonstration in Canberra following allegation of sexual assault in the nation's parliament. Israel is likely responsible for the recent attack on an Iranian cargo ship in the Mediterranean Sea and that Iran would consider all options in response, the Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesman said on Monday, according to reports in local media. In anticipation of a detailed opinion from the Iranian Armed Forces, Foreign Ministry spokesman Saeed Khatibzadeh said at a press conference that the location of the attack on the Shahar Code vessel suggests Israel is culpable, according to the Iranian Tasnim news agency. You're still watching TOS Television News Update. Up next, business, entertainment and sports. Thanks for staying tuned. The gas industry in Nigeria liquefied petroleum gas cylinder production has received an additional boost as Rongas Group and the Nigerian Content Development Monitoring Board, through its SPV known as Rongas Alpha FZE, breaks ground on its new facility in Alaro City, Lagos, where it will set up the second composite LPG cylinder manufacturing plant within Nigeria with an annual capacity of 800,000 Type 3 composite cylinders to add to its expanding portfolio. This facility will add to the existing SPV between Rongas and SCDMB and will raise local manufacturing of LPG composite cylinders to 1.2 million per annum and strategically position Nigeria as a continental hub for the supply of composite cylinders. The local bourse resumed the first trading week on a bearish note, with key performance indicators dropping 0.22% amid profit taking in 19 stocks. Specifically, the all-share index, which opened the week at 38,648.48, lost 86.64 or 0.22% to close at 38,561.84. Consequently, the month-to-date and year-to-date losses increased to 3.1% and 4.2% respectively. Also, the market capitalization dipped 46 billion naira to close at 20.175 trillion naira from 20.221 trillion naira recorded on Friday. The World Trade Organization WTO has promised to provide capacity building and technical assistance to Nigeria in order to boost the quality of the country's export product. Director General of the Global Trade Organization, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, made this known while she was addressing the press on her visit to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Abuja. Her visit to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is part of her routine since she arrived in Nigeria. And talking Brexit, the European Commission on Monday insisted a process that could result in Britain being hauled before the European Court of Justice and facing trade sanctions. Brussels said steps by the UK government earlier this month to unilaterally ease trading conditions for Northern Irish businesses amounted to a breach of the two-side Brexit treaty. Maros Sefcovic, the EU Brexit Commissioner, wrote to the UK counterpart, Lord David Frost, warning that Britain was on a path of a deliberate breach of its international law obligations and the duty of good faith. And now on entertainment, talking about the Grammy Awards, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, congratulated Wizkid and Burna Boy in a statement signed by Segun Adeyemi, Special Assistant to the President, Media Office. He said that the Grammy Award won by the duo is a global endorsement for Nigerian music. In his congratulatory message, he said this will serve as a source of inspiration to others. He described the much-deserved award as fitting reward for their persistent hard work. Still on Grammy, Beyoncé went into the Grammys Sunday with 9 nominations, the most of any artist for the night. And oh, what a night it was for her. By the time it ended, she had broken the record for the most Grammys won by a woman and any singer, male or female, with 28, also tying the record with music impresario Quincy Jones as the living person with the most Grammys. And still on entertainment, amid her split from Kanye West, Kim Kardashian is cherishing that time she spent with her 4 kids over the last year while looking ahead to more law school and one major goal. After living through a year of the coronavirus pandemic, the reality star and mom of 4 is seeing life like many around the world through fresh eyes. And now to the story sport. Leicester City manager Brendan Rodgers has showered encomiums on Kelechi Iheanacho after the Nigerian striker scored his first Premier League hat-trick in the Foxes' 5-0 demolition of Sheffield United on Sunday. Iheanacho opened things up in the 6th minute from the end of the first half as he tapped home a sweeping Jamie Vardy cross to score in 3 successive Premier League games for the first time. The Red Devils legend, who knows all about capturing the English top-flight crown, feels there is plenty of work to do on at Old Trafford. Gary Neville has warned Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that there remains a serious flaw in his Manchester United side that will prevent them from challenging for the Premier League title if it remains unaddressed. The Red Devils have cemented the second-place standing in the table this season in what is considered to be a positive step in the right direction. And talking the Nigeria Premier Football League, Rangers International defeated bottom-placed Adamawa United 1-0 to pile on the pressure on NPFL leaders Kwara United, who barely held into the top spot after a scoreless draw at home with Heartland. Both Kwara United and Rangers have 27 points from 15 matches, but the Kwara team stay top by virtue of their better goals difference. And that is TOS News Updates on your digital first Pan-African News Network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like TOS TV Network on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS TV Network. I am Merciful Ajinamo. Thanks for watching.